What's going on, guys? So last night I went to go watch Ant-Man and I had very little expectations. Ha! Seriously though, I had no expectations for this film. I wasn't intrigued or interested by the trailers at all. I didn't care to watch Ant-Man. I was super interested when Edgar Wright was still directing. If you don't know who Edgar Wright is, please just get out. But for real, if you don't know who Edgar Wright is, he did Shaun of the Dead, Hot Fuzz, and Scott Pilgrim. He's amazing! The cool thing about going into this film with no expectations was I just got to enjoy the ride. To kinda quote my friend Brian, it was nice to see a fun-loving movie that wasn't weighed down by all the Avengers crap. Like I said, kind of a quote. I really liked this film. It was funny, it had good action, the effects were great, and the script was solid. And that's probably because Edgar Wright had his fingerprints all over that shit. And I'm pretty sure Marvel and Disney weren't just like, fuck it, rewrite. If you know Edgar Wright's direction and writing style, it's totally in this film. You can just feel it. It's so weird to know that his name wasn't attached to director. You know the next guy totally just came in like this. Edgar Wright, huh? That's pretty good. We'll just do this. That's totally what happened. You know, that director just didn't know how to do Edgar Wright's awesome transitions, but whatever. If you love Marvel's silly, action-packed movies, I don't see why you wouldn't love Ant-Man. Now, I will say that I think I enjoyed this film a little bit more than Avengers, but that's because I had high expectations for Avengers and it totally let me down. The chemistry between the cast is great. Paul Rudd is very Paul Ruddy, and there ain't nothing wrong with that, unless you don't like Paul Rudd. I think Paul Rudd did a great job with the character. He did amazing as Ant-Man, especially with all the directors changing so much throughout this whole film production. I thought it was going to be a disaster, but he did it great. But I do have to say my favorite part of the film has to be Michael motherfucking Pena. He's basically like the sidekick, and you get him from the start of the movie to the end of the movie, and he is just amazing. I think he killed it in this film. I loved him. He was awesome, and I would definitely love to see this movie again just for his character because he's great. Fist bump for Latinos. The film is good, go watch it, and if you think it sucks, well, I'm pretty sure you've seen worse. As always, you'll find Easter eggs and references to future movies and maybe other insect-type people. That's not a spoiler, you really gotta catch that one. Overall, the one thing I enjoyed the most about this film was it didn't feel Disney-controlled, because they say, like, shit a decent amount of times in this film, and it's not like Avengers where a Cap's like, language, you know, and then they make that whole running language joke the whole movie. No, they said shit like a good amount of times, and I was like, oh my god, isn't this a Disney movie? So that's always a plus, and it was just, good, go watch it! So that's my review for Ant-Man. I had very little expectations and got a big surprise. It was really good. I honestly did enjoy this film. I would go watch it again. There's so many things that I could tell you about it, but I don't want to ruin it. I just want you to experience it. So, you know, go see it and then like contact me on Twitter, or we can talk in the comment section down below how good it was or how bad it was, whatever you want to talk about. But that's it, guys. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you loved it, share it across all social medias, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button because it always helps me out because I love your face. But as always, I am your host, JuiceBots. Remember, when you wake up in the morning, ask yourself something. Have I had my daily dose of juice? See you guys next time. Bye!